It seems like the Kardashian family is rich and influential enough to get their hands on anything they want, but there are some things that you simply won't find in their households, and we're going to tell you what they are. Find out what items are banned in the homes of the Kardashian family. Before we get into the ban list, be sure to hit subscribe for more from the taco. Now let's begin. Black goes with everything. Fans of Keeping Up with the Kardashians know that Kris Jenner loves to redecorate her house, but no matter how much expensive new furniture she gets, there's no changing this gal's favorite color. The Kardashian family loves to dress in neutrals, so it might not be a surprise that Kris Jenner loves to decorate with the color black. Visiting her household is no easy task and requires signing a non-disclosure agreement. Still, there are about 20 people inside of her house at any given time during a day, and that's not including her large family. So what extremely common item will the various decorators, assistants, and camera people not be able to find in the house? Regular old white toilet paper is conspicuously missing from Kris Jenner's house. If that made you cringe, don't worry, it's not quite as gross as it sounds. In keeping with the decorative theme of her home, Kris Jenner uses black toilet paper instead. It's just like the regular stuff you're used to using, only much more expensive. If that doesn't sound like a classic Kardashian move, we don't know what does. Although Kris probably won't be switching back to Charmin anytime soon, her kids definitely aren't fans of this particular aesthetic. Kourtney even commented that it leaves some telltale bits of black paper in some undesirable areas. Microwave. Considering the fact that the Kardashian family members have notoriously busy schedules, you'd think that they'd be huge fans of convenient appliances. But there is one kitchen staple that you definitely won't be seeing in the home of Kourtney Kardashian. This mother of three has entirely banned microwaves from her house. It's not that she's above eating reheated food. She claims that anything she can prepare in a microwave, she can heat up in the stove or toaster oven. Instead, it's because she worries about the health of herself and her children. According to Kourtney, when she was pregnant with her son Mason, she did a lot of research about household items that can be harmful to children. She discovered that microwaves can interact with plastic containers when used to reheat food. Kourtney became afraid of toxins from plastic containers being transferred to food via the microwave. So, just to be safe, she completely ditched an appliance that most of us can't imagine living without. She's also wary about the fact that microwaves use radiation and worries about it removing valuable nutrients from meals. Besides, warming things up in a toaster oven only takes a few minutes longer and usually heats things much more evenly. Soda. Before she had her children, Kourtney Kardashian was worried about what to feed them in order to keep them healthy. Afterwards, this mom did research about what she needed to consume for her own health, and a ton of everyday items didn't make the cut. One strict rule in her household is absolutely no soda. And this rule doesn't just apply to her children, but to her other family members as well. Her sister Khloe Kardashian recalls trying to sneak some Diet Coke when visiting Kourtney by sipping it out of a coffee mug. But even Khloe has admitted that Kourtney kind of has a point here, and it's better to sip water instead of guzzling down soda. Kourtney makes it her mission to avoid sugars, especially refined ones, but admits that it's often easier said than done. By instituting a ban of soda, this makes it a lot easier to stay on track. Instead, Kourtney drinks water and sometimes mixes in a splash or two of apple cider vinegar. She won't even use soda as a mixer if she goes out to grab a few drinks with her sisters. According to Kourtney, excess sugar can leave you feeling even more hungover the next morning. She sticks to tequila on the rocks, beer, or wine. Non-organic. It seems like many of the health-related banned items can be traced back to Kourtney, and this one is no exception. She believes that it's best to feed her family organic food and refuses to let them have anything else. This has gradually spilled over to the rest of her family, even if they're not quite as fastidious about this rule as Kourtney is. Khloe Kardashian admits that she believes her sister is correct about organic food being better, but she often struggles to stay on track. Sometimes you just don't have time to make it to Whole Foods, and this star just grabs whatever is available. But Kourtney isn't afraid to enforce this rule, and if she finds a banned item in her sister's fridge, she'll give it away without a second thought. When Kim Kardashian hired a surrogate to carry her daughter, Chicago, she was very upfront about the nutritional expectations she had. She requested that the surrogate avoid eating foods that aren't organic, but acknowledged that a cheat day here or there was pretty unavoidable. She admitted that when she was pregnant, she had an incredibly difficult time not eating donuts herself. Activated charcoal. It seems like every day at least one member of the Kardashian family is promoting a new diet or fitness item, but there are some trends that they just can't get behind, and Khloe isn't afraid to talk about them. It seems like activated charcoal is the hot new thing. You can brush your teeth with it, use it as a face mask, or even drink it in a smoothie. But not if you plan on being anywhere around Khloe. She admits that this is one trend she just can't get behind, and the idea of drinking activated charcoal makes her feel queasy. Supporters of activated charcoal made a variety variety of claims, including that it detoxifies the body, improves digestion, and makes your skin glow. However, there is very little scientific evidence to back up these claims, and Khloe just isn't convinced. She's shocked that anyone would drink this stuff on purpose, and it's definitely banned from making its way into her kitchen. In fact, she just isn't into the whole juice trend, whether or not there's charcoal in it. She says that she needs something that she can sink her teeth into in order to feel satisfied after a meal. Many celebs swear by juice cleanses to drop pounds fast, but Khloe Kardashian definitely isn't one of them. Wrapping paper. Khloe Kardashian is known for her love of fashion, CrossFit, and cocktails, but she also has an extreme passion for organization. She's jokingly referred to herself as CloCD and likes to have items on hand for every possible contingency. She claims to have a little CVS in her house just in case she needed something that most of us would have to run to the store to get. One of those things is wrapping paper, but there's one kind you definitely won't find in her house. Some people are huge fans of glitter, but the Kardashians definitely take a pass, at least when it comes to wrapping paper. It sounds like a great idea in theory, but in reality, it's usually more messy than anything else. One fateful Christmas, Khloe bought a gift for her brother Rob and wrapped it in gorgeous, glittering wrapping paper. He liked the present but despised the wrapping paper, and Khloe realized that the glitter had gotten absolutely everywhere. For the sake of family harmony, she agreed to put a permanent ban on glitter wrapping paper. If her own brother doesn't like it, she assumes that most people wouldn't be happy to have their houses covered in glitter. Food. There are a couple of specific foods banned in Khloe Kardashian's house. One makes sense, and that's products containing coconuts. She has a serious allergy to coconuts, so this seems like a very reasonable rule. However, she does love being a good hostess, so she isn't opposed to keeping coconut water on hand for her nieces and nephews who love the stuff. But the one food that she just can't tolerate is pork. In the past, she said that she would rather gain 10 pounds than ingest it. Khloe loves to try out new recipes in the kitchen, but laments the fact that so many of them contain bacon, and she's forced to find other substitutes. She sticks to turkey bacon and turkey pepperoni. Khloe even recalled a harrowing time when she almost ate regular pepperoni instead of the turkey kind and was horrified by the memory. She isn't the only Kardashian who has strong feelings about certain foods. Kim Kardashian has said that the three things she hates most in life are cilantro, mustard, and blue cheese. Those are three polarizing foods, that's for sure, and they're ones you definitely won't find in Kim's fridge. Sweets. It seems that the Kardashian family is all about eating healthy, but that doesn't mean that they don't indulge in sweets every now and then. Kylie Jenner has stated that she loves chocolate, but she's very particular about the form in which she consumes it. She may love chowing down on Oreos, but there's a common and popular chocolate dessert that she just can't stand. Let's just say that you won't ever see Kylie Jenner eating a piece of chocolate cake on her birthday. Yes, someone in the world actually hates chocolate cake, and that person is Kylie Jenner. Her sister Kendall might take her slice of cake, but she also has a much beloved chocolate food that she can't stand. It turns out that Kendall Jenner just can't stand chocolate ice cream. Although all of their family members have foods that they won't keep in their homes, none of them are as delicious as chocolate ice cream or chocolate cake. Kendall and Kylie are the youngest siblings. They were both cheerleaders in high school, and they both hate some of the most popular dessert options out there. But that doesn't mean they're always eating healthy. Kendall has admitted that her favorite snack is Fritos chili cheese chips. Jewelry. There are some things that Kim Kardashian is extremely particular about, and one of them is her jewelry. It's no secret that this star loves to accessorize, although she does have the unusual habit of blow-drying her jewelry before she puts it on. She says that she doesn't like it when it's cold against her skin, so she warms it up with a hairdryer first. But that strange habit is made even more difficult now since she's banned jewelry from her home. In 2016, Kim went through a traumatic experience while she was attending Paris Fashion Week. She was staying at an apartment when 5 people broke in and stole an estimated $10 million worth of her jewelry. Understandably, Kim was traumatized by the incident, during which she was tied up and threatened with a weapon. Although she was unharmed, the fear remains and the thieves got away. Because of this terrifying incident, Kim has decided not to store her own jewelry at her house to prevent something like this happening in the future. She now stores her jewelry at a private facility that is under constant supervision. There are elaborate security measures in place at the new facility, so even though it's a bit inconvenient, it makes Kim feel safe. Exes. We all have different ways of moving on when we experience heartache. Some of us cry to our besties while inhaling ice cream, and others want to get dressed up and meet their next mistake as soon as possible. Kim and Kourtney have confessed on Keeping Up with the Kardashians that they both keep an Xbox. No, we're not talking about the video game console. These two sisters believe that even bad relationships are part of your history, and it's important to acknowledge them and move on. To demonstrate this, they create and store Xboxes, which are filled with mementos from their past relationships. They can contain anything from movie tickets to pricey gifts, and putting them together is a therapeutic experience. And then there's Khloe Kardashian, who isn't at all here for the Xbox. She believes that moving on means staying busy and purging your house of everything your ex left behind. When things ended between her and French Montana, Khloe had her BFF Malika Hack drop off everything he had left at her house. We're not saying which sister has a better method of dealing with breakups, but old stuff from exes is definitely something you won't find in Khloe's house. Do you have an unusual item that is banned from your home? Let us know what it is in the comments section, and then click on the subscribe button to get more videos from the taco. Thanks for watching!